After that, in stanzas 4 and 5, for those who believe in physical love, for them parting is unbearable. But those who loves the soul, they can easily bear separation. After that, in stanza 6, the lover tell his beloved that their souls are one. For them, parting does not mean break, but a expression of soul. Then in stanza 7 to 9, the poet wanna say that there are two souls are like 2 feet of compass. The soul of the beloved is like the fixed foot of the compass. When the other foot moves, it also leans and hears the movement. The other feet rejoin the fixed foot after the completing the circle. So after analyzing this poem, the point I loved most, that is, in love, the soul go beyond the body. That's all for our side. Thank you everybody. If you wanna have any question, you can ask.
কেউ প্রশ্ন না করলে আমার যাকে মন চায় তাকে আমি নাম্বার বেশি দিয়ে দিব তোমাকে দিব মানে তুমি তো ছবি তুলবে কষ্ট করবে
Okay, you can feel free to question.
Okay, no question.
Thank you.
So much. Thank you so much. Fatima, what's your group? Fatima, Iman. তোমাদের গ্রুপটা কি
স্যার আমাদের একদম লাস্ট
মানে can I want you to do it now?
Do we start? Okay. Welcome everyone and good morning, good afternoon everyone. It's a really great opportunity to be over here and be able to present our presentation. I am Anjuman Fatima and my teammates Faisal, Yasin and Raju over here. We're going to be presenting our presentation on a valediction forbidden mourning. So we're going to be We would like to start with acknowledgement, and this is to give our thanks to our department head and also our subject teacher, like the course teacher, for giving us this opportunity and teaching us such an amazing poem, and as well as my teammates for cooperating with each other and being able to complete this presentation. So the first question is, why did we choose this topic? And it is a metaphysical love poem, and in this poem we see the spiritual unification between two lovers, and this is one of John Donne's most famous metaphysical poem. Here, it is mostly famous for showing their love through feet of a drawing compass to show their love for each other. This is why we chose this topic. And about the author, John Donne is one of the most innovative English poet, and he is educated from both Oxford and Cambridge. even though he did not take any academic degrees or practice or anything, but he did practice law, and he has wide knowledge in theology, medicine, law, and the classics. As a preacher, Donne was known for his metaphorical style, knowledge, and wit. He died in 1631. Some of the major characteristics of metaphysical poetry is it is marked by intellectual wit and passionate thought, often in form of intense urgent argument, employs sudden, often outrageous logic, and striking dramatic quality, abrupt transitioning, and the poetic language rhythm are often those of living speeches. John Donne, as a metaphysical poet, he is the most famous metaphysical poet in the English, and he was known for his wit, energy, his passionate thought, and his power. And his poem, A Valediction Forbidding Mourning, possesses all the characteristic features of metaphysical poetry. I would like to call my teammate Faisal for talking about the poem. Oh, sorry, I mean Raju. I'm really sorry.
Thank you to Anjuman. Now I'm talking about the poem. A Valediction Forbidding Mourning possesses all these characteristic features of metaphysical poetry. It was written in 1611 when the poet parted from his wife for a journey to France. Eye of the poem may be the poet himself, or the eye can be an imaginary lover speaking to his beloved. Donne returned from his contributory tour in 1612 to his wife. Now, I would like to ask Faisal to say something about the poet.
Assalamu alaikum, very good afternoon. Thank you, Yasin Arafat. Now, Raju. Now I would like to go about summary of poem. First of all, the poem is in the front of argument by a lover to his beloved. Then the lover wants his beloved not to grieve at the time of their parting. He compares separation to death. Then virtuous men die peacefully, but ignorant persons are afraid of death. It is not wise to exhibit one grief to the world. To post, the poet makes a distinction between physical love and spiritual love. Those who delight in physical love cannot be a separation or parting, but those who love rest of the soul can bear physical separation. The lover tells his beloved that their two souls are one. Therefore, parting does not mean a break, but an expansion of their soul. Even if their souls are two, they are related to each other in a deep sense. Their souls are এটা পরেরটা Now then, sequence of room scheme, we can see the first of all, the poet says every sentence. First, we say the first word is away, and the third. Oh. I would like to. My next session is Yasin Arafat.
Thank you so much, Faisal, Good evening, everyone. I am Yasin Arafat, and my friends talk about the rhyme scheme and the summary of the poem. Now I am going to analyze the stanza line by line. This is the first stanza, and we see here that the poet talk about the parting is compared to death, and he say the first line, the virtuous man die peacefully. So when a virtuous man pass madly away, so he goes that peacefully. So we should to go the peacefully, and we should. So the lover tell his beloved that they can also part to go the die peacefully and without a display of tears and sighs. Okay. In the third stanza, okay, the whole poem we see that love, John Donne talking about the real love and the fake love. It means spiritual love and fake love, and he talk about the moving of the earth that give us fear, but everybody is body do not after the death, just as the movement of the crystal bodies do not affect the earth. So last chole jao. And that's all about our story.
Is there any questions?
Any questions?
Yes,
How
sure.
did Donne became famous? How did
Yeah, how did John Donne become famous?
He became famous for his
Yeah.
metaphysical poems. He was intellectual and a witty person.
Yeah, any other questions there? Not me, yeah, ask the, presenters.
how can you define this poem as a metaphysical poem?
As we talked about before in this poem, here John Donne expresses his love towards his wife in a lot of different ways, like in a lot of metaphysical conceits. Here, one of the most famous metaphysical conceit is the compass. Here we learn in this where he says, I cannot find it. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah. If they be two, they are two so. As swift wind compasses are two. Thy soul, the fixed foot, makes no show to move, but doth if the other do. He expresses their love as a compass. A compass has two legs. How they're together, how they draw us together. So this is this is one of the metaphysical concepts, and there are a lot more.
Thank you. Mr. Roman, you want to be famous like John Donne. Thank you. Next we have আমি আগে বলেছি কিন্তু দেখো এখানে দুটো চুরি করার কিছু নাই এখানে তুমি স্টেজে থাকবে এটা তোমার জায়গা এখানে তুমি পাওয়ার পাইছো এখানে আমি প্রেজেন্ট করব আমি তো সবচেয়ে জোরে কথা
পিডিএফটা দিই।
একটু এটাই ক্যামেরা চলবে
যদি নেক্সট দিন আসবে না
হ্যাঁ ওয়েট আমি দেখাচ্ছি।
এই যে এটা দিলে নেক্সট
জোরে কথা বলতে হবে নিজের মতো করে
এটা থেকে দিয়ে বলা যায় স্পেস না
একেবারে নিজের মতো করে
So we would like to list one section.
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে
বারবার চেঞ্জ করতে আমি একটু অ্যামালগেট হয়ে যাচ্ছে এই জন্য চাচ্ছি এক পাশে হয়ে থাকে যে এটাতে দিবি এটাতে ঠিক আছে রেডি ওকে আনাস দাঁড়া।
ওদের সাথে তো
We can start, sir.
না না আমি বলতে
Can we start? May we start?
একটা কমেন্ট করব প্লিজ হ্যাঁ একটু সবাই শুনবেন এক্সকিউজ মি there is a difference between reading out and giving a presentation তাই না এটা আপনারা জানি না yes ma'am so maximum read out করার চেষ্টা করবেন না just read like a presentation actually কথা বলেন সেভাবে ওকে আর যখন একটা গ্রুপ কথা বলছে পিছে কথা বলবেন না শোনা যায় না দিক থেকে
May we start, sir?
আরেকটা জিনিস বলে নেই হ্যাঁ দেখো আমি কিন্তু এখানে ইম্পর্টেন্ট পারসন না এখন ইম্পর্টেন্ট পারসন হচ্ছে সবগুলি আইস অতএব আমার চোখে থেকে কেউ দয়া করে না তাকাইতে চলবে হ্যাঁ আপনি চশমা পরে না হ্যাঁ বাবা আমার চোখে থেকে তাকান বসে আমি না এখানে আমার আসেন
May I start, sir? Here presented all of my respected teachers and my dear friends. Please take my salam. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our group presentation. This is me, Shimul